Anunnaki versus humans. That is what we are coming to. What has been hidden from us is that this entire planet that we live on was stolen from the Anunnaki race. The Anunnaki race is your black people. This is why our skin color is brown. If you have afro hair, just like me, or if you have long locks, then you are a member of the Anunnaki race. And this planet was stolen from you completely. And your duty and responsibility is to steal it back by any means necessary. I'm going to tell you a story that I wrote down in my textbook called This Planet Was Stolen from Black People. And this all starts off in the year of 1492. I'm going to explain to you that all of your humans were created by one of the Anunnaki. And he goes by the name of Zeus. So in this year of 1492, this is the first year that the humans arrived on our planet, called Ki. Not Earth, Ki. Ki means the second home planet of the Anunnaki. This is the first time that we've ever seen a human before. And when they first got here, they were in their caveman form, their ape form. The form where they're walking around, scratching, you know what I'm saying? Crawling like this. We got two hands on the ground like that. The humans. That is their natural form. And when they first got here, we looked at them and we said, hold on, what the hell is that? Hold up, Yo, Tassim, you see that thing in the cave over there? No, what are you talking about? No, that thing is crawling like a monkey. It's eating its people. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, this is some wild stuff. No, dude, look, I see him. He is eating his own kind. And I looked over there and I'm like, man, let me just check it out. This man is lying. And I see that it is a caveman eating its own kind. And not only that, this caveman had a tail coming out of its behind. Now, this is the first time that we've ever seen this on our planet called Ki. Prior to that, we've never seen a caveman before because they were not here. They were on their home planet called Nern. So I went over there and I checked it out and I picked a little human up by his tail and I'm over here like, what is this? What's going on over here? And their ally, he explained, their ally is the Pleiadian race. He explained that these are the creations of Zeus. And I looked at these humans and I'm like, oh, Zeus is at it again. He's creating more of his scientific experiments. Your human race is a scientific experiment that was created by one of the Anunnaki. Like I said, Anunnaki are your black people. And that means that if Zeus has the ability to create another race, that also means that the Anunnaki is a group of beings, which is me, which is all of your black people. We are a race of creators or deities. That means that we do not have a God above us. That means that we are the supreme race. What does supreme mean? That means the highest pillar, the highest thing at the top is us. There is no invisible God in the sky at all. That is a made up lie that was used to trick us out of our entire power. So as I said, the humans, they're a scientific experiment created by Zeus. We looked at these humans because the Pleiadians, they told us, yo, I know we were not supposed to come here against your will, against your permission, Anunnaki, our fathers, but we just wanted to introduce you to Zeus's creation. They also said, we don't want any trouble, we don't want any harm, we come in peace. We just came because, this is our responsibility. So we decided to let the Pleiadians in and we let the humans in. The Pleiadians are your people with gold skin, gold and orange skin. An example of a Pleiadian is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a Pleiadian, and his entire race comes from the Pleiades galaxy. They are not from the Milky Way galaxy. They are from the Pleiades galaxy. That is where they come from. And the humans are not from the Milky Way either. They come from the Plutonian galaxy, but more on that later. So we checked out these humans, and we looking at them like, dang, they have fur coming out their chest and their back. They also have hair growing out of their face. This is why if you look at the groups of people that are called Indians, they have unibrows, and many of them have hair coming out of their face. Many of the Caucasian women have massive hair coming out of their legs. I'm like, what's going on? That is because that is their natural genetics. They are the human race. They are the cave women. The cave women. So we decided, a group of us, we're supposed to watch over the humans. This group is called the Moors. These are the Anunnaki who are original to Europe. They are all of your black people who live in Europe. They are the Moors. Those are the original inhabitants of that land. So when we call the humans, when we call them Caucasians, they're not original. We just gave them that name. They're not the original Europeans. We just gave them that title because we have forgotten that the Anunnaki are the original Europeans. But on that, so we looked at these humans and we decided that we had to do something about it. They had hair coming out of their face. They had hair coming out of their... It was all over their body, just hair, just like a monkey. Because Zeus created them in a laboratory out of monkeys. That's why all of them have tails. That's why all of them have thin lips, just like a monkey. You're humans. So we looking at them, analyzing them, dissecting, and we said, okay, we have a solution. We're going to make them similar to us. We're going to redesign their entire DNA structure, and we're going to create them in our image. This is where a group of us, called the Moors, we decided that we are going to modify their DNA a little bit. We're going to remove their tail, and we want them to stop growing hair from their backs. We want them to stop growing hair out of their face. If you look up hypertrichosis, you're going to see a human with hair coming out of their face. You're not going to see Anunnaki. You're not going to see us. You're not going to see no black people with hair coming out their face. That's not us. That's them. That's the humans. You're going to see them with hair coming out of their face. So, in this analysis, a couple of them, they decided that they didn't want to get modified on, so they went to run away and they ran off into the woods and we couldn't catch them. We just decided, all right, let them be. They don't want to get their tail removed. It's okay. Let them be, all right? Don't even chase them. Let them be how they are. They don't want to have their tail removed. They want their offspring to grow tails. Let them have tails. So we let them have tails. And for the rest of them, we started modifying their genetics, altering their DNA. We are the original scientists. As I said, there is no God in the sky. There is no Jesus Christ. There is no Allah in the sky. We are the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki translates in our language as God. God is the human word for Anunnaki. That means that we are the highest. That means that there is no invisible deity and that all of your black people are deities. That's what that means. Okay, so in this analysis, in the year, as I said, we started off in 1492. In the year of 1493, a war broke out. This war was between the Anunnaki, which is me, and another group of Anunnaki, which is them. That's their creator, Zeus, and the humans. Zeus teamed up with the humans and the Pleiadians, which is Donald Trump, to take over Planet Key. And we lost this war. That is how we got into our situation currently. That is why currently our status is we are at the bottom. Because there was a war that broke out against us, by us. So the war against the Anunnaki and the humans. We lost this war, and this war lasted for 400 years. It lasted in the year from 1492 up until now. It hasn't ended. We just forgot that there was a war between your black people and your Mexicans, your Caucasians and Asians and Indians. They are all on the same team, teaming against the black people. We have forgotten that. We didn't know that. We had no knowledge. We just thought that they didn't like us. It was not the fact that they don't like us. It's the fact that we are at war with them. And our solution is we're going to have to go to physical war and end it and get rid of them all, because that is the only solution. It's not that they don't like you. It's the fact that they are at war with you for control over your planet. They're at war with us for control over planet Key. And we have forgotten that. And I'm here to remind you all. So, to help me win this war, it all wraps up. To help Tassim Deliza win this war, because I'm going to be the one leading us in this, I need you to purchase my brand new textbook. Currently, it is listed as $9 on my website for the digital version. My website is called thisplanetwasstolen.com. It is listed for $9. By you contributing and purchasing my book, you're going to help fund schools to teach the Anunnaki youth. I'm going to teach all of our children that we are the Anunnaki race, and I'm going to tell them about the war that happened on our planet and how we win this war. The money that you spend that's going towards my digital textbook is going to go towards building cafeterias for our children so they can have healthy food, not poison. The one thing that they're doing is they're putting hormones inside of all of your food. These hormones are causing you to get mucus and it's killing you slowly. By you purchasing my book, you're going to help fund. You're going to help fund a new world era of Anunnaki being at the top. That's what you're going to help do. So I need you to get my book. It is called This Planet Was Stolen from Black People. If you are a black person and you want things to change in your life, if you want to come from the bottom, because right now we are listed at the bottom. If you want to come from the bottom and get to the top, I suggest that you get a copy of my textbook. I'm going to help change your situation. That means that we are going to take over many lands. And then you will have fresh water. You will have fresh housing, fresh vegetation, you got a fresh garden. Your garden is going to be amazing by you getting my textbook. I have one sole mission, and I want you all to have the same mission with me. Our mission is that we are no longer going to complain about our situation. We're no longer going to be victims. We're going to decide that we have to take matters into our own hands. This is what many of our people in Africa know. They know that if you want your situation to change, you're going to have to change it. Nobody's going to do it for you. It's not going to be no invisible God in the sky because you've been waiting on him for 500 years and he still ain't show up. You've been waiting on this invisible deity and he ain't coming because he doesn't exist. We exist because we are the deities. We exist. So our African Anunnaki, they know that they have to take matters into their own hands. And if they don't want any humans on their land, their solution is to get rid of all the humans. If you are an American and you are an Anunnaki, if you want to take control back over your country, you're going to have to get rid of the people who live in that country. It's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way. Ain't no other way. That's the best way. That's the fastest way. That's the most beneficial way. And then you no longer have to complain. Then all of your children will be safe. Then you will be safe. So team up with me, Tassim Deliza. This is the war of the Anunnaki versus the humans. Your black people. This goes for your Americans, your American Anunnaki. This goes for your Jamaican Anunnaki. This goes for your African Anunnaki, your Colombian Anunnaki, Brazilian Anunnaki, Venezuelan Anunnaki. Versus the Caucasians, the Mexicans, the Asians, the Arabs, the Indians, and the what are they called? Latins, Latinos. Versus them. And may the best man win. I'm tired of complaining, and I'm pretty sure that you're tired of complaining too. So, to finish this off, I'm going to end this story off with letting you know, after their creator, his name is Zeus, after Zeus created the humans, he was not allowed to create them on planet Key, this planet. He was only allowed to create the humans on a different planet that is located inside of the sixth universe. And this planet was called Ner. Zeus created the humans on planet Ner because he was banished from planet Key. And the reason why he was banished is because he was creating a a specimen, and the way he was doing it was he was killing our own creations. I'll give you an example. If I create a Siberian wolf, Zeus would kill the wolf so he can start creating the humans. That goes against universal law. You are allowed to create, but you are not allowed to create by killing someone else's creation. So that's why we sent him off. He created the humans on planet Earth, and he told the humans how he was banished from planet Key, and he was not allowed to ever return again. He was telling all of his creations, all of his little humans. He said, you know what, guys? Yeah, I created you guys, but I'm not allowed to go back home. He would tell them stories about how planet Key looked and how it was the most beautiful planet, how we had 2 suns, how it was so amazing, how all of Anunnaki were just creating every day. The food was delicious. He was telling all of the humans about our food. And the humans said, you know, Master, one day I want to go to your home planet. One day. He said, yeah, I know, but I'm not even allowed. So what makes you think that you're allowed? Well, Master, or they called him Lord. Well, Lord Zeus, I'm going to go there one day. You might not know when, but I'm going to go one day. The humans today have ended up on our planet. They have taken it over. Those are his creation. So I need your help to take our planet back and to send them all back to planet Earth. The humans died from the sun because they are aliens. They are not original. They just got here in the year 1492. That's not that long ago. They have not been here for 10,000 years. They have lied. They have made that all up. They have rewritten themselves into our textbooks. So I need you to team up with me, Tassim Deliza, to send all of the humans back to planet Earth. And you can help me by purchasing a copy of my digital textbook called This Planet Was Stolen from Black People. I know that you're going to help me, and I want you to put your faith in me because I'm going to do the job for you. I'm going to put in all the hard work for you. So team up with me, Tassim Deliza. We are going to send all of the humans back to their home planet called Nern. They are not from planet Key. This is the second home planet of the Anunnaki. I'll see you later, my Anunnaki. Goodbye.